Right, where we have to like.
All right, we are live here, Bell Tire, BioSteel, Taylor Sportsplex. I am joining the Inside Thoughts with Laura Martin today.
Woohoo! Here we go.
All right, starting this out is Evans, Cruciano, Clemens, Martin, and Caitlin Flanagan. 16 minutes on the clock.
Go, Gabby.
Cruciano is going to get that puck deep. BioSteel in their own zone. Up the wall, deflected by Evans, picked up by BioSteel as they gain the Bell Tire zone. Martin to chase. Martin going up the wall. And BioSteel gains possession now in Bell Tire zone. Pushed out by Clemens. Assisted by Cruciano. And sent back down deep into the Bell Tire zone. Picked up by Martin. Martin moving it ahead to Evans. Sorry about the camera. Down deep in the BioSteel corner. Picked up by Martin. Sent in off a skate.
Oh.
Picked up by
good friend. Oh, good friends.
Markovich down deep. As Bell Tire is changing lines and Mackenzie Flanagan's on ice. Sending it wide to Markovich. Collected in by BioSteel. Picked up now by Mackenzie. Sending it up ice to Agbe. Agbe with possession now out with Dobbs, Markovich, Morton, and Mackenzie. Down behind the BioSteel net. BioSteel kicking it up to their half wall and exits the zone where it's picked up by Morton and sent wide looking for Flanagan. Intercepted by BioSteel and sent deep into the Bell Tire zone where Bellucci will send it around behind the Bell Tire net, picked up by Hewer. Hewer coming up ice into neutral. Ahead to Kazarowski, who got sniped at center ice. And BioSteel now pushing it back out to neutral. Morton getting that puck wide to Bellucci, just over skated at the half wall and picked up by BioSteel, taken down by Hewer and sent back down deep into the Bell Tire zone. BioSteel's shot is going to go wide of the net and rim out to neutral where it's picked up and sent back down into their own zone. Off the skate of Kazarowski, who sends it off the glass and down deep into the BioSteel zone, chased by Clemens.
Oh, great job, Rania.
Clemens out with Cruciano.
Good job, Addie.
Perot, Major, and Bowman. Back to Major. Major at the point, chipping it in. And BioSteel clearing their zone. Major sending it back down deep. BioSteel's goalie catches it behind their net. 13:24 on the clock. And that puck's going to get stuck on the back of the net.
$13:21 here in the first period. I would love it if the girls could, of course, find the back of the net here. We got to dial up that pressure. A little higher intensity would be nice. Good block shot there by Dobbs. Dobbs putting on the pressure again. Oh, working hard to keep that puck in, but it does get into neutral. We've got Caitlin back. She is going to go behind the net to Madeline, who's going to get that puck intercepted, but with the help of Caitlin, they were able to recompose. We got Audrey now working in neutral here. Madeline into step up. Go Audrey, go Madeline, and that puck is into the BioSteel zone. Caitlin back to retrieve. She's going to go up to Helena. She's going to dump that puck in net as Zoe goes to chase. Not in net, I'm sorry, in zone. And we're going to go around. Shot goes high. A little high stick there, so we can't touch it. Great patience there by Sam as BioSteel is going to ice that puck. All right, 12:21. We'll have this reset now in the BioSteel zone. We're going to have Helena to take this draw with Sam, Zoe, Mackenzie, and Aurora. Oh, come on, Mackenzie. Come on, Mackenzie. Oh, darn it. Just that block shot. Zoe is there, though, to regain possession. Helena again. I will say at the 19U level, it does seem like it's a lot more challenging to get some of these shots off from the point. BioSteel is working on breaking that puck out of the zone. Aurora is there. Now Mackenzie is back and up. Oh, working to break out. Just goes past Zoe's stick. Mackenzie is there again, pressuring that puck. Now Zoe is there working. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get that puck out of the zone. Aurora going up. Come on, Aurora. Dig that puck up. Ooh, ooh, get there, sweetheart. Zoe. All right, Zoe. Ooh, darn it. All right. We got a battle happening here on the blue line. That puck, though, is now going to go back into neutral. Aurora there to pressure. We have Caitlin on D now as Connie pops that puck to her. We got Caitlin, who is going to find a bit of a lane now, find Gabby. Way to go, Gabby. We've got Sophia Perot there with a great shot as Rania streaks in to try to screen. Great effort there by Rania. 11-11 on the clock here in the first period. Okay, you go now, Robert. Sorry, I know this is probably awkward for all of you.
It is going to be Evans on the draw out there with Perot, Clemens, Martin, and Caitlin Flanagan. Puck is down. BioSteel at the half wall, pushing it up. Stopped by Caitlin momentarily. Gets it on her backhand and tries to keep it going forward into the zone. Picked up by Martin in the Valkyrie zone. Martin going wide. Up the wall, finding Evans. Evans now down deep in the BioSteel zone.
Good try,
Clemens
Rania.
run into just in front of the BioSteel net as she was trying to crash on a rebound or tip. Play stoppage. We're going to have a line change, bringing out Dobbs, Markovich, and Agbe with Caitlin Flanagan and Martin on D. That puck's going to come just outside the BioSteel zone. 10:49 on the clock. Dobbs on the draw. Puck is down. Agbe chipping it back to Martin. Martin going wide to Caitlin. Caitlin skating up into the BioSteel zone. Shot off. Deflected wide of the net by the BioSteel goalie. Picked up by Markovich. Agbe now jumping in to help. Agbe sending it back to Flanagan. Flanagan across to Martin. Martin shot in. Is going to get bounced around out front and go wide. Picked up by Agbe. Agbe circling. Shot in. Was wide of the net as Markovich is battling out front with BioSteel. Dobbs now on the puck at the half wall. Back to Flanagan. Flanagan across to Martin. Martin sending it back in. Tipped in by Agbe. Wide of the net. And Martin stepping up and keeping that puck down deep. Down in the corner. Martin pushing it around. Going behind the BioSteel net. BioSteel picking it up. Sending it up. That's going to go the length for he's going in a tip. I'm going to call that an icing, but the play will continue. Martin on the puck. Martin sending it up. Finding Hewer, who gets it chipped in. Bellucci out there now with Hewer, Kazarowski, Major, and Bowman. Across to Major. Major chipping it up, and that puck's going to get deep, I think, off Bellucci's stick. Down behind the BioSteel net, 9:35 on the clock. BioSteel reversing behind their net. As Kazarowski on the hunt, Bellucci gets her stick on it at the half wall. Tries to take a quick shot, intercepted by BioSteel as they come up through neutral. Drop pass in the Bell Tire zone, disrupted by Kazarowski on a stick lift. Behind the Bell Tire net, Hewer battling with a BioSteel player, and Major kicking it forward, getting it cleared out of the zone. BioSteel now with possession in neutral, sending it back down deep into the Bell Tire zone where Hewer takes possession. Hewer up the boards, looking for Cruciano. Cruciano gets tipped down deep into the zone. Mackenzie Flanagan checked in now for Bell Tire with Perot, Evans, and Morton. Back to Flanagan. Flanagan's slap shot is off the skate and goes wide out to neutral. Chased down by Morton and down deep into the Bell Tire zone where it's picked up by Flanagan. Flanagan sending it up, and it finally makes its way through to Cruciano. Evans now battling down below us. Cruciano sending it deep into the BioSteel zone. Up the wall where it's picked up by Flanagan. Flanagan's going to send it deep. Circling behind the net. Markovich at the half wall. Markovich sending it back down for Dobbs. Dobbs centering pass looking for Agbe. Agbe's going to go to the corner now. Going to chip back to Flanagan. Flanagan's shot.
Oh, great shot.
Is going to be turned aside by BioSteel's goalie. Flanagan trying to keep that in. Comes just out. She sends it forward to Markovic. Markovic now with a little bit of a lane. Markovic shot. It's going to be dropped by the BioSteel goalie as Agbe went in hard to try and finish with 7:54 on the clock.
That's some good pressuring. Some good rebound, friends. I was screaming about rebound, friends. Sorry, I couldn't keep my mouth shut.
All right, checked in for Bell Tire is going to be Flanagan, Agbe, Markovic, Dobbs.
Go Chugs, go Chugs! Lots of girls pressuring there in the corner, but that puck does manage to come out. Caitlin is there, though, to retrieve that puck. She's going to take a good look here and go up to Lexi, who's going to push that puck through. We got Audrey, who's working to keep that puck in the zone. As BioSteel now is going to be in neutral, go past the girl's stick, over to Madeline. Madeline up to Helena. Helena has possession now. Ooh, good weight there, girls. Helena, come on, shot. Great shot. But the goalie did see it the whole way through and was able to glove it down. The girls are doing a great job with a lot of shots here. We just got to keep shooting and be ready for that rebound. So 7:16 here in the first period. We're going to have Helena to take this draw along with Sam and Zoe. Madeline and Caitlin now on D. Come on, girlies. Puck is down. Back to Caitlin. Come on, shot. Caitlin, shot. We got a good rebound. Oh, good streaker friend. A good screener friend is what I meant to say. Not streaker. That would be inappropriate. I just said streaker. I meant screener. All right, you go, dear. Come on, Caitlin. Come on, sweet girl. Come on, Caitlin. So we going wide to Madeline. Madeline with a great shot on net. Unfortunately, again, that goalie saw that coming in. 6:57 here. So we've had a couple of really good shots. We got to make sure we get some rebounds now here. Helena to take this draw. Puck is down, back to Sam. Sam going wide, a little miscommunication. Not Sam, I meant Caitlin going wide, but Madeline had tried to go in just a little bit there. Puck is on the corner. Madeline and Sam are digging there. Sam now digging all by herself. I think Helena and Zoe are in to help, but unfortunately BioSteel is coming out, entering the zone. Caitlin is there to work really hard. Madeline and Helena in to help. Helena's got that puck over to Sam. Sam has a bit of a lane. She's got Helena as a trailer, but Sam's going to dump that puck in so we could go for a whole line change. We got Mackenzie now on D with Aurora. We've got Rania into chase. Addie into chase as well. And now we've got Gabby, Rania. Ooh, watch that back, friend. All right. We've got... There we go. Gabby is there. Ooh, come on, Gabby, sweet girl. Rania there as BioSteel reverses. Mackenzie now with possession. Working to go up to Addie. Addie's able to get that puck out. Rania now putting some pressure. Gabby to pressure. Lots of girls there pressuring. Mackenzie is there. Aurora is there as that puck enters the Bell Tire zone. Rania is going to go back over to Mackenzie, who's going to go up to Addie. Gets it into neutral as we're going to go for a forward change here. We've got Aurora now with the puck behind Bell Tire going wide. Good look there, Aurora. She wanted to go to Audrey, but Audrey had lots of friends on her, so Audrey couldn't quite. Ooh, good try with a dropped pass there. Unfortunately, it was intercepted. We got Allie Major with some defense here as her girl goes to drop that pass, but we've got Lexi with a bit of a room. We've got some friends with Lexi as she drops. Ooh, I would love it if Mackenzie Bowman finds a shot. Oh, good try there, Mackenzie. That puck now is in the BioSteel zone momentarily as BioSteel regains possession and dumps that puck deep into the Bell Tire zone. We got Allie Major going up the wall. Unfortunately, it did not get out, but the BioSteel girl is going to hit it into the net. So you can go. I'll stop talking. No, you start. I'm done. This is, again, I'm sorry, a bit awkward.
There's no awkwardness about it. These are just inside thoughts with Laura. Here on ice with Kazarowski, Bellucci, Martin, and Caitlin Flanagan. 4:29 on the clock. Hewer on the draw. Puck is down at the dot. Puck hasn't moved out of the circle. Martin with a stick lift, picked up by Hewer. Hewer gaining neutral. Now into BioSteel. Down into the corner. Hitting the brakes, looking for some help. Passing back to Martin. Martin collecting the pass in. Shooting through, and that's going to get stopped right out front. Sent back out. Picked up by Martin. Martin, quick one-time shot. Gets down deep into the zone. Into the corner where it's picked up by BioSteel. At the half wall. Picked back up by Martin. Martin sending it down deep. Delayed offsides called. Tag up. Everybody's good. 3:52 on the clock. At the half wall on the opposite side. Bellucci battling a couple BioSteel players over there. Sent back wide to Martin. Martin shooting it in. Deflected wide of the net. Picked up by Bellucci behind the net. Bellucci going to Clemens. Clemens hitting the brakes at the half wall, going down deep into the corner, where it's sent around the opposite way by BioSteel, picked up on the other half wall. And Flanagan now jumping in the mix here. Perot sending it to center ice, gaining possession. Now into the BioSteel zone. Shot in by Cruciano. Cruciano down in the corner. And centering pass, sent up to the point from Martin. Martin sending it down deep. Bouncing around behind the net. Perot sending it backhand out front. Nobody home. Picked up by BioSteel out to neutral. Martin is going to send it back down into the zone where it's collected in by Markovic and now sent wide. Mackenzie Flanagan jumped in on the ice here. Beltire going for a line change. Agbay going back to Major. Major going up to Dobbs. Gains the zone. Agbay working it down into the corner. Tripped up, going across. Centering pass. Picked up by Markovic. Shot on. Goes wide of the net. 2:24:34 on the clock. At the feet of Major, where BioSteel's got a little bit of a break. And Flanagan steps in with a big stick to block that offensive drive. Picked up by Dobbs now. Dobbs going up, sending it rink wide. Collected in by BioSteel in neutral, now in their own zone. BioSteel coming up ice. Misses its mark. Android for icing. We'll have play stoppage with 2:04 on the clock. Back to Laura.
Oh, Robert. All right. So, like you said, 2:04 here in the first period. We're going to have Elena to take this draw with Sam and Zoe. We have Madeline on D. Again, a little bit of a miscommunication as she was working to maybe go in a little deep. So we got Sam then to push that puck in, but we have to tag up. Helena now to chase. Zoe is there, back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie is going to work to try really hard to dump that puck deep. Good job, Mackenzie, keeping her composure. Helena now on the half wall, getting a shot just wide of the net. Madeline is there, working on another shot that's bouncy. Nice on net shot there. Zoe is there on the half wall as that puck goes now behind the BioSteel zone. Sam is there to intercept. Go back to Madeline. Madeline going to shoot again, making its way through just a little wide of the net. I think I said Mackenzie, but that's Caitlin. Sorry, everyone. Caitlin then working to get that puck through. We've got Zoe who's going to work in that corner now. And Gabby Evans now in to help. Ooh, nice centering pass right at the goalie's foot. But, oh, geez, and we got a fight happening as, sorry, I swore. There's lots of upset girls. So I'm pretty certain we're going to have some people. Nope. Yes. We're going to have Zoe go to the box along with a BioSteel friend. So we'll have offsetting penalties, still keeping it 5-on-5 hockey here with 59 seconds left to go in this first period. We'll have Gabby to take this draw. Come on, Gabby. One back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie trying to find a lane. Working. Come on, Mackenzie, sweet girl. Good recovery. Trying again. Rebound in front. Come on, Gabby, sweet girl. Unfortunately, BioSteel has it. Great foot there by Allie. I do feel like BioSteel is getting a little feisty here. I feel like they've been relatively tame, but based on some of the hits I saw from our previous game, it seems like the feistiness is coming out here with 42 seconds now in the first period. So our girls have to maintain their composure and find the back of the net. Go Sugar Shugs, go Sugar Shugs, go Sugar Shugs. All right, Madeline goes to dump that puck deep as Audrey is chasing and Emma is chasing and Lexi is there. Emma now, Audrey now, back to Madeline. Madeline, get that shot. Oh, come on. Oh, a good rebound opportunity there by Audrey. Madeline goes wide now. Shot, nice fire there by McKinsey. Back of the, ooh, darn it. Good idea there. Good pressure. Sugars, keep that pressure on. 7 seconds. That will probably be the end of the period. Yes, it will be the end of the period. Good try there, girls. Got to keep working on our scoring. Your fingers must be too numb. You can't change the periods. Well, Robert, what do you think of the
We are not doing an intermission commentating.
Yes, we are. That's what this is all about.
You tell me
People
how
want
you
to
think the
hear
girls are
your
doing.
thoughts. I think the girls are doing a pretty good job of shooting. We just have to find some backdoor friends.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, they can't hear you.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is brought to you by Bell Tire, the tire company of United States and pro teams. Today we're playing a Canadian team, and we are not doing so good today, but we are going to put some goals in that. Thank you very much.
Did you know we're both talking today?
No.
It's pretty interesting. We're trying.
No.
I just quietly work the camera.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I think we need to find the back of the net. That's what I think we need to do. Keep working on our rebound. That seems to be something we have to work on. What do you think, dear?
Agreed.
Little do people know that you're the most talkative one in our marriage, and I am not.
Back to you, Laura.
All right, Zoe heading back to the box as we set up here now for this second period. 16 minutes on the clock. I was hoping Zoe would be out of the box. We're going to have Helena to take this draw along with Sophia and Sam, Madeline and Caitlin on D here. All right, let's go Bell Tire. Let's get some more shots, some more rebounds, and find the back of that net. Come on, Helena. Puck is down. We've got Bell Tire with possession. Shot goes wide of the net. Caitlin is there. As BioSteel goes behind the net. They're going to go back to their point, going to the half wall. Helena is there. Come on, girlies. Come on, girlies. Great block shot there by Sophia Perot. Come on now. Sweet Caitlin. She's going to go back the other way. Lots of people. There we go. Glass to Emma. Come on, Emma. They don't know what you can do. Come on, Emma, sweet girl. Come on. Oh, that was like just an inch over the crossbar. Great idea there, Emma. Back to Caitlin. Come on, Caitlin. Walk, shot. Ooh, great try to redirect there by Audrey in front. Madeline worked to pinch and keep that puck deep. Audrey in now to help. Emma in now to help. Back to Audrey. Audrey over to Emma shot. Great idea, but that net I think is going to be off. That ref isn't going to wave that net off. I'm really surprised as they that by the steel girl looking like, what the heck, ref? My net's off.
That's all.
Um,
Still off.
it's still off. I guess she's not going to fix it. Maybe is that? I don't really understand. I think she's telling. Oh, the ref told the other ref the net's off. I don't understand that. Is everything okay? What happened? Oh, okay. Did I say the wrong thing? Okay. That puck will be down here in the BioSteel zone. Back to Mackenzie. Come on, sweet girl. Mackenzie with a great shot, rebound, digging, lots of digging. But, of course, BioSteel's not going to like our digging, but that's what our girls have to do to find that back of the net, put some pressure on, which is exactly what they're doing now. So we're going to have Gabby to take this draw along with Rania and Addie Cruciano. I just said how much I really want Addie Cruciano to score this game. So come on, Mackenzie, let's get another one. They're giving you more room now. She's going to go wide to Gabby. Gabby dumping that puck down deep. Rania is there. She is going to reverse to Addie Cruciano. Oh, shoot, that girl took Addie down hard. I almost said a swear word. But we are going to go on a power play. Great job, Addie Cruciano, drawing that penalty. I'll let you continue on now, dear.
So we start the power play with 14:25 on the clock. Dobbs on the draw, out with Agbe. Markovich, who switched jersey mid-game. Flanagan, Mackenzie Flanagan, and Martin on ice. Down to Flanagan. Flanagan circling up top. Shot in. Deflected wide. Picked up by Markovich at the half wall. Dropping it down to Dobbs. Dobbs gaining possession up to Markovich. Markovich looking. Markovich circling. Markovich trying to go through to Martin. Couldn't quite make it through. Martin going deep. Back to Dobbs. Dobbs up to Markovich. Markovich over to Flanagan. Flanagan down deep looking for Dobbs. Agbe stepping in to help. Half wall is Markovich in there battling with Agbe. Agbe looks like she's coming up with the puck. Jumped down deep by Dobbs. Flanagan shot blocked up at the point. Collected in by Markovich. Sent back down deep for Dobbs. Dobbs down in the corner. Agbe down to help. Up to Flanagan. Flanagan's shot is going to be caught by the goalie. Dropped at her feet. A little bit of help trying to find it. That puck's going to get sent out of the zone by BioSteel. Chased down by Mackenzie Flanagan. Flanagan in her own zone. Sending it up to Kazarowski. Kazarowski gaining the zone. Sending it down deep. Looking for Palucci behind the net. Stewart stepping in to help. Puck's down deep in the BioSteel corner, being dug at by Palucci, Kazarowski, and Hewer. Kazarowski bailing out. Martin stepping in. Martin pulling the puck free. Going back to Flanagan. Flanagan just
that was not
out of the zone
offsides.
is going to go offsides as the Bell Tire power play expired. We're back at even strength.
I don't think that was offsides. Did you think it was offsides?
I don't know if it was offsides. I wasn't paying attention.
I was looking at the blue line. I didn't think it was offsides. I thought Mackenzie did a good job. All right, puck is down. Helena, Zoe in with Sam. Zoe now, come on. Working to pass to Sam. Oh, good snap down there by Caitlin. Keep working, Caitlin, girl. Keep working. Come on, Helena. Great work, Helena, getting that puck out of the zone into neutral. We got Allie Majors going around. Puck is behind the net. Caitlin, she's Louise, is going to reverse, go up to Helena, who's going to work to get that puck deep, but unfortunately it is intercepted. Caitlin there now to defend, Sam then to retrieve that puck, hopefully, and Allie is going to go around to Caitlin. Caitlin now skating a bit, going wide, and that puck is tipped by Gabby, putting some good pressure there. She's going to get that puck deep as Zoe goes to chase that puck behind the BioSteel zone. You got Addie Cruciano, Kenzie Bowman. Come on, Kenzie, keep digging. Come on, Gabby, keep digging. So Gabby is in now to dig. Again, this we got Addie working hard to dig with all of her might. Zoe is there. Gabby is there. We have now BioSteel girl who's going to dump that puck behind the net. We've got Kenzie Bowman and everybody digging. Jeez Louise, our digging is, ooh, great work there by Connie. Sorry, what are you laughing at? No. 11:21 here in the second period. We are having this face-off in the Bell Tire zone. We've got Rania now, who gets that puck free. Up to Rania. Come on, Rania. Yes, getting that puck out. Oh, just past. Ooh, I can't talk. Oh, nice work there by Aurora going into the net too. Oh, shit. We got a bad change here. Come on, girlies. Oh, great work, Connie. I've scored a lot today. Come on, Zoe. Not Zoe. I don't even know. Audrey. Come on, Audrey. Audrey working here as she gets taken down. BioSteel working to streak out. Come on there, girls. Up now to Audrey. Audrey going to Emma. Oh, darn it. They're going to call that offsides. Get off. So we have to tag up. All right, we have tagged up. Emma now, like Robert said, with the right jersey, as Lexi now pushes that puck deep into the zone and our forwards go for a chase. BioSteel is going to dump that puck deep. Sam now to retrieve that puck. We're going to go up, darn it, to Helena. Just gets intercepted now to Helena from Mackenzie. Going wide, there's Mackenzie to Sam. Come on, Sam. Great shot, rebound. Come on, Mackenzie, sweet girl. Oh, good try, Mackenzie. Sophia Pearl is going to go again for that shot. Hurry, Sugars. All right. Come on, Mackenzie. Good hustle there by Mackenzie. Sam to retrieve that puck. Mackenzie there. She's going to go to Madeline. Madeline is going to shoot. Get that puck deep then behind the BioSteel zone as Addie Cruciano goes in. Come on, Zoe. Get that stick on it, Zoe. Good job, Zoe. Good pressure there, girls. Good pressure. Feet. Off. Gonna get off now. Sorry. All right, RD then goes for change. We've got Caitlin and Allie out. Connie, great tracking there. Allie's going to go up to Zoe. Zoe's going to skate parallel, go wide to, I think that was Addie Cruciano who got a shot on net. We've got Gabby now in with Addie Cruciano. Gabby then back to Caitlin. Caitlin going back to Addie with a great try at a shot there that does unfortunately. Oh, that was Gabby. Get blocked. Caitlin with a great stick on it with 8:48 here in this second period. We got some pressuring happening. Lots of pressuring. Great work there as we're going to just ice this puck just about on net. I'm messing everybody's name up. I can't talk today.
Why are you nervous?
I'm not nervous. I just feel bad. I feel like you do a better job of getting the names right.
We have
8:39
on the clock. Agbe out there with Markovich, Dobbs, Major, and Caitlin Flanagan. Dobbs on the draw. Puck one back. Down to Major. Major in the corner. Dobbs stepping in to help, pushing it around to Flanagan. And behind their net, Dobbs pushing the puck back to the corner. BioSteel with possession now. Centering pass. Picked up by Major. Picked up by Markovich. Markovich going to go up the wall and carry it out of the zone into neutral. Sent back in by BioSteel. Coming around back out front, and it's going to be covered up by Streeter with 8 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Morton, Bowman, Hewer, Perot, Kazarowski on ice for Bell Tire. Hewer on the draw. Puck is down. We were tied up. BioSteel sending it up to their point. Stepped in by Bowman. Bowman getting that puck up. Cleared out of the zone. Picked up by Hewer. Hewer going up into BioSteel zone. Chased by Kazarowski. Perot on the hunt. BioSteel exiting the zone. Jumping it deep into the Bell Tire zone where it's chased down by Morton. BioSteel at the half wall. Sent up to their point. And they forgot the puck on the shot. Shot in, blocked by Hewer. And a little bit of craziness happening with Kazarowski down. Sent up to Perot. Perot tips it ahead. Icing is going to be called here. I think that's a good whistle. Let Bell Tire get their composure back. As we go for a line change, bringing out Cruciano, Evans, Clemens, Mackenzie Flanagan, and Martin. 7:29 on the clock. Draw to be taken by Evans. Puck is down. Evans winning it back to Martin. Martin sending it around to Flanagan. Flanagan looking for a stretch pass, trying to hit Clemens in stride. Clemens gains the zone. Tipped in, and this is going to be sent up the half wall by BioSteel. BioSteel disrupted by Cruciano and some good back checking. And that puck's going to slide across into the Bell Tire zone, sent out by Mackenzie Flanagan, chased by Cruciano. Up the wall, off of Flanagan's skate, gaining back into the Bell Tire zone. Martin stepping in to try and keep that puck deep in the BioSteel zone. On their way back, Martin chases it down to the corner. Stepped in and helped by Dobbs. Dobbs coming up into neutral, gaining his own. Dobbs looking for a outlet pass here, sent back from Agbe to Martin. Martin shot in off of Dobbs, goes towards the net, goes wide. Flanagan shot, tipped by Agbe out front, just missing the net. Agbe now battling in the corner. Dobbs stepping in to help. And Dobbs is taken down hard into the corner. No call. Shot from Agbe goes over top of the net. Picked up by Flanagan. Flanagan shot in. Goes wide. Is going to be picked up by Martin on the half wall. She sends it back down deep into the zone where it's picked up by Perot behind the net. Palucci stepped in to help at the half wall. And now sent back down deep by Hewer. And BioSteel is going to try and clear it off of Martin. Martin picks up that puck. Going up through center ice. Martin gaining the zone. Martin looking to circle. Martin shot in. Goes off the side of the net. Goes wide and is shipped off the glass. Picked up by Palucci.
Oh, take the puck.
Palucci's shot is picked up by Hewer. Hewer going wide to Martin. Martin's shot is finally going to be gloved by BioSteel's goalie with 5:27 on the clock.
Sorry, I might have talked over you that time with the, oh no.
Yeah, you talk.
No, whoever, Dobbs got
clobbered
down there.
All right, the puck is down. Evans on that draw. Out there with Clemens, Cruciano, Caitlin Flanagan, and Major. Behind the net is Evans. At the half wall is Major. Keeping that puck in the BioSteel zone. Now it's Cruciano stepping in to help in the slot. Picked up by BioSteel. Sent out. And they're going to exit the zone. This is going to gain Bell Tire zone where it's defended by Flanagan. Flanagan gets a stick on it. Covered up by Streeter with 5 minutes on the clock.
I love that camaraderie when Caitlin was working so hard and kind of they gave each other like, oh, I love you fist taps. That was my favorite. No. I'm just going to be here for the comic relief. You do the main part.
All right, the puck is down. Evans won that draw to the half wall. It's going to be picked up by Major, sent around, looking for Cruciano. Cruciano trying to get an outlet pass. It's missed its mark a little bit. Now picked up by Major. Major now with room to skate. Major going up ice. Major shot in. It's going to be covered up by BioSteel's goalie. Quick transition by Major. 4:41 on the clock. Bell Tire line changes, bringing out Dobbs, Markovich, Agbe, Mackenzie Flanagan, Martin. Dobbs on the draw. Puck is down. Agbe, quick
Oh,
shot.
great
Glove.
try there, Audrey. Was a quick shot. That was great.
All right, Dobbs on the draw. Puck is down. Up in the air. Collected down by Flanagan. Flanagan going to hit the brakes. Turn back up the boards. Looking for Agbe. Agbe outlet pass. Looking for Markovic. Found her. Markovic gloved by BioSteel.
That was some really great passing. Really great awareness of each other. I do love to see that. Great control.
Dobbs on the draw here. Puck is down. Agbe kicking it back to Flanagan. Flanagan's going to drive it deep. Behind the net goes BioSteel. BioSteel on the outlet. Finding their person center ice. Cleared ahead by Flanagan. BioSteel in their own zone. BioSteel looking to come out. This is going to be stepped up by Martin to keep it down in neutral. Perot stepping in to help, tipping it across for Hewer. Hewer turning a corner. Hewer going up the boards down into the corner of BioSteel zone. And she's going to get a penalty. Oh,
Helena got
Hewer's
a
going to
penalty?
get a penalty on the same play that's happened.
I feel
4 or
like
5
that was
times.
like less than what they've been doing to us personally.
So Bell Tire's going to go on a penalty kill here. Caitlin Flanagan and Martin out on D. It looks like there's some discussion on. Got for Palucci and Agbe. 3:58 on the clock. And Palucci on the draw. Puck is down. Palucci tied up at the dot. Puck hasn't moved. Palucci gets her stick on it. Gets up to BioSteel's point. Pressured by Palucci. Pressured by Agbe. Palucci's getting a stop on
you
that.
got numbers,
now
girls. You
Palucci
got
and
numbers,
Agbe on a
Ish?
2-on-1.
You got numbers?
Palucci over to Agbe just off the end of her stick. Agbe sending it back to Palucci. Palucci's going to hold it in the corner. Palucci turning. Palucci going behind the BioSteel zone and makes her way through with the puck. Now she's going to hold it out there, sending it up, looking for a centering pass. It's going to freeze play as it looks like that net has come off its moorings again. So the puck is out of the zone here, just outside the BioSteel zone. Martin, Dobbs, Markovic, Caitlin Flanagan. Puck is down. Back to Flanagan. Flanagan's going to circle in her own zone. Move it back to Martin. Martin's going to go down in the corner, finding her way free at the half wall. Smothered by BioSteel and cleared out by Dobbs. BioSteel now regaining possession, coming up through neutral. Bell Tire applying pressure. That's Dobbs. Flanagan. Martin gets her stick on it, goes wide of the net. Markovic is going to try and slam at the end.
Madeline, you need to be the pressure friend.
BioSteel in the slot.
You need to be the pressure friend. Oh,
Off
shit.
Post and blocked out by Streeter. BioSteel now with possession. Sending it up to the point. Down the half wall. Back to the point. Shot in. We're going to get another penalty here on Markovic.
Oh. Emma's going to go to the box.
All right. So Bell Tire is going to go on a 5-on-3 for 7 seconds. Bell Tire looking for one more player. There comes Agbe. So we've got out Agbe, Martin, and Mackenzie Flanagan. Hewer's penalty set to expire in 7 seconds. 2:35 on the clock. Markovic with 1:30. Agbe on the draw. One back, covered up by Streeter. Martin dropping a BioSteel player in front of the net.
Is that Madeline?
Yeah. Don't go close to our goalie. Agbe back on the draw. Puck is down. And Agbe getting disruptive play. BioSteel can't keep their footing. Bell Tire now back into a 5-on-4. Martin sending it up the boards and out of the zone with 2:19 on the clock. That's going to make its way down to the BioSteel zone where Agba will apply pressure. BioSteel for neutral. Hewer back on ice. Hewer collecting the puck there. That's going to get sent ahead. Martin's going to see a free puck, pick that up. She's going to carry it into the zone, sending it down deep on net, and letting her team go for a line change as Hewer pressures down low. Kazarowski's jumped on ice with Mackenzie Flanagan. Flanagan in her own zone, sending it up the boards, finding Hewer. Hewer going up to Kazarowski. Kazarowski gaining the zone. Shot in is going to go wide of the net. Major and Mackenzie Flanagan still on for Bell Tire's D. Going down deep.
They had 6 players.
There's 6 players on the ice for BioSteel is all the screaming. And the whistle finally blown dead. Lots of shenanigans happen at Taylor Sportsplex on this Sunday morning.
I know they're screaming too many for about 5 minutes. They had 6 players.
It's a new rule for
I can't count apparently.
BioSteel with 7 players at one point here. It's a good tactic by BioSteel.
What do you even say as a ref?
Bold move, Cotton.
Like, sorry, I missed that. There's not much we can do. What do you say as a ref? Sorry, I missed it. I mean, clearly there were a million.
A lot of players.
It's hard when their colors are all red and white. I think that's like a mental, like a trick on your eye, you know?
When play resumes, Bell Tire, I believe, will still be on a penalty kill. Markovich with 10 seconds remaining on her clock. On ice. Well, we need one more player for Bell Tire. We've got Caitlin Flanagan, Palucci, Martin, and Evans now coming out for Bell Tire. Minute 14 on the clock. Palucci on the draw. Puck is down. Flanagan sending it around the board. That's going to not quite make it out of the zone. And now 2 seconds, 1. Markovich back out on ice for Bell Tire. Palucci kicking it around.
Yep, you got white friends.
Wall.
You got white
Evans
friends.
trying to send it ahead. Now Palucci's got it, and that puck is going to bounce around at the blue line before BioSteel regains possession.
Come on, girls.
BioSteel shot blocked aside by Streeter. Down into the corner with Flanagan. Now it's going to be chased down by Martin behind her own net. Centering pass, deflected. Evans sending it up the half wall, finding Palucci. Palucci going to send it through center. Palucci going ahead to Markovich. Markovich going to get it tipped in. Waved by the refs, sent up ice. That's going to go the length for an icing. "21 seconds on the clock. On ice for Bell Tire is going to be Perot, Clemens, Rusciano, Mackenzie Flanagan, and Martin. Puck is down behind the BioSteel net, up the wall. BioSteel with possession, gaining neutral. Sending it deep, 11 seconds on the clock. Chased down by Martin behind her own net. Martin going back the opposite way, finding Flanagan. Flanagan looking to get that puck up.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
And that's going to be the end of period number 2 as we head into the third, tied up at 0. All right, as we get going again here, we're going to have Palucci out with Dobbs, Agbe, Martin, and Caitlin Flanagan. Streeter and net. Puck is down. Biosteel in neutral, sending it ahead. Going to go down for an icing to start third period. 15:54 on the clock. So we'll redo the draw here in the Biosteel zone. Dobbs on it. Puck is down in the Biosteel corner. Biosteel with possession. Dobbs taking the puck back, getting a shot on net. Quick shot.
Great job
by
Leslie.
Dobbs.
Do you need to get that? You can talk to him. You just have to mute your mic.
And as we get going back again here, Dobbs on the draw, won it back. Palucci driving it down into the corner. Biosteel getting it cleared. That's going to make its way down for another icing. $15:39 on the clock. Hewer out with Kazarowski, Perot, Caitlin Flanagan, and Martin. Flanagan's shot gets tipped and sent up. Martin shooting it in.
Oh my goodness!
And just across front.
That was
Hewer.
Such a great idea.
Kazarowski dropping it down. Perot out front, just off her stick, wide of the net. Biosteel behind their own net. Hewer with possession. Hewer trying to drop it deep. Going up top, Flanagan. Hewer going to send it back down. And it's going to come up the wall to the half wall where Biosteel players waited. Kazarowski jumping in.
I told you Sam is
That puck's going
amazing.
to come free. Out into neutral. Kept in by Martin. And that puck's going to make its way down into the
Help a friend.
Tire
Help a friend.
zone. Wide of the net. Biosteel in the corner. Biosteel up top. Shot in.
Help a friend!
Blocked aside. Covered
Sorry.
by Streeter.
Sorry, that was a
A
lot.
lot happening out front of
Lots
this net.
punching now. Sorry for my screaming. I said help a friend a lot. There was a lot going on. We were standing around. I don't like that.
When you're faced that way, I can't hear you. So if you
I
are
know.
talking, then...
No, I don't mean to talk over you. I just
don't
get
care.
nervous.
All right, Laura's going to take it
No,
from
I'm
here.
not. You keep going. All right, fine. I'll go for a little
Nobody's
bit.
going to talk if you don't.
We're going to have Gabby to take this draw. That puck is down. People are still digging back to their point, but it goes out. Addie Cruciano helping it to go out. That puck, then great D there by Aurora. And now Addie Cruciano has that puck over to Mackenzie. Mackenzie's going to go up to Gabby. Gabby's going to skate. Skating. All right, good job there. Gabby's going to go back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie's going to push that puck deep again, and she's going to get pressure there. Aurora is back to collect that puck. She's going to go up and wide. Great work there by Aurora. Up to Mackenzie. Mackenzie gets that puck down deep, wide of the net. Zoe now in. Dropping that pass to Audrey. Oh, almost Aurora trying to keep that puck in. Going wide to Mackenzie. Mackenzie up to Audrey. Audrey in. Gets that puck stripped just a little bit. But we've got Lexi in to dig. Mackenzie, great work taking the body. But we need somebody back. All right. Allie is helping defend as that puck goes wide. Allie's still digging up now to Audrey. Audrey's going to go out into neutral as Biosteel dumps it back into the zone. We've got Mackenzie going up now to Audrey. Zoe's with Audrey. Audrey drops it, goes wide in that center lane to Helena. Darn it, good try, girls. We got Allie now with Mackenzie Bowman as Biosteel dumps that puck deep. Mackenzie Bowman gonna go up just past people's stick. Now she's gonna go to Helena. Helena working to get that puck out, but great work by Sam. I told you Sam is amazing. Creating a 2-on-1 opportunity. Just got disrupted now to Helena. Helena, come on, sweet girl. Come on, Helena, sweet girl. Doing some good moves. Going back to Mackenzie. Or not Mackenzie, Kenzie Bowman. She's, crunched. Come on, girls. All right, Sugars. Come on, Sugars. Oh, friends, friends. Okay, good work there. Up to pressuring. We got 3 Bell Tire girls as they pressure. Get it out, girlies. Get it out, girlies. All right, Rania now with that puck. Rania finding some room. Oh, come on, Rania feet. Good try there. Addie Cristiano streaking in as we intercept it by Gabby. Gabby going into neutral. She's going to work to get that hopefully shot off by Rania. Good try there. Addie is working on pressuring. Great work there, Addie, to pressure. Madeline to keep that puck deep to Rania. Just past her stick, but again, we're deep. They've got a wall friend. Rania now to pressure that wall friend. Oh, they're going to ice that puck, I think, but it's kind of slow, but it's going to end in icing. 11:37 here. Oops, my water fell down on the ground. Sorry. Okay, you don't go now, Robert. People think we're hilarious. Thanks, Jason.
Dobbs on the draw. Palucci, Agbe, Caitlin Flanagan, Martin out on ice for Bell Tire. That puck's going to just come out of the zone. I couldn't quite see it. 11:32 on the clock. This is going to come just outside the BioSteel zone. Palucci, Agbe, Dobbs, Caitlin Flanagan, and Martin on ice for Bell Tire. Dobbs on the draw. Puck is down. Agbe getting it back into the BioSteel zone. BioSteel with possession, going D to D. BioSteel circling their own net. Dobbs applying pressure. Agbe centering pass, finding Palucci. Martin stepping in. Martin and Palucci. Martin going down deep. Martin moving it around. Looking for Dobbs. Agbe out front. Agbe with a pass out to Palucci. What a great pass. Palucci's shot was turned aside by the goalie. Picked back up, sent back in by Martin. Now down deep. Martin's shot is going to get tipped down by Agbe wide of the net. Agbe pushing her way around. Palucci is behind the net, and that puck's going to come free. It's going to be picked up by Martin in neutral, now down in her own zone. Martin turning up ice. Martin moving up through neutral. Martin gaining the BioSteel zone. Down into the corner. Martin coming around, and that puck's going to get stuck behind the net and get sent out by BioSteel, where it's going to go down for an icing. And as we start up again, we are going to have Mackenzie Flanagan out there with Morton, Perot, Kazarowski, and Hewer. Hewer on the draw. There's a pile up on that puck right at the dot. And they're going to blow this dead. We'll restart. Hewer on the draw. Puck is down. That ref dropping that puck after these girls pile up. There's another pile up. Ref's dropping the puck
Mackenzie.
like a basketball.
Come on, sweet girl. You got Aurora there. Come on, sweet girl.
Shot in.
Come on, Aurora. Come on,
Rebound
Aurora.
opportunity. Lots
Come on,
happening.
Mackenzie
Back
again,
down to
friends.
Flanagan.
Mackenzie
Flanagan's
again.
shot is going to be covered up by the goalie, and punches are thrown by BioSteel on Hewer. How is Hewer going to the box on that? How in the world is that possible? Gonna slash. Oi.
Helena.
Oh.
You're amazing. You're amazing.
All right, we're going to restart down here. Bell Tire on a penalty kill, a contested penalty kill. We've got Mackenzie Flanagan out with Dobbs, Martin, and Agbe. Puck tied up at the dot. Dropped back by BioSteel. Sent down to their half wall. Bell Tire keeping their square. Dobbs pressuring. Now Agbe pressuring. Down deep. This is going to go down behind the net. Picked up by Martin. Martin's going to go off the glass and down to the opposite end. where it's going to be chased down by BioSteel's goalie. And this is going to be picked up by Martin here at the half wall. Martin sending it in on net. It's going to go wide as the goalie just got back into her net. Chased around by Agbe. Now picked up by Flanagan. Flanagan walking in. Shot. Is going to be gloved by BioSteel's goalie as Agbe and a BioSteel player. We're getting into it on the corner. 9:28 in this UFC hockey game.
You mean UFC game?
An international rivalry, that's right. And that puck is down. BioSteel with possession now, coming down 2-on-1 on Martin. Martin, that shot in is going to be turned aside by Streeter. And BioSteel is going to grab that out the slot to find the back of the net to put them up by 1.
Yucky. Sorry, I was screaming friends a lot. We didn't have a lot of friends down there.
That's a contested goal on a bogus penalty on Hewer.
Right.
But Bell Tire will prevail here. We've got Clemens out with Evans, Cruciano, Caitlin Flanagan, and Morton. Sorry, that's Evans. Did I say Evans? I don't know if I said Evans. Evans on the draw. BioSteel coming down into the Bell Tire zone, turned aside by Streeter, picked up by Cruciano, sent back down deep. Going to be collected up by Flanagan. Now Evans battling. Morton jumping in the mix. Morton backhanding up to Cruciano. Cruciano looking to try and get that puck out of the zone. And finally sent out. I think that was by Morton. Back down deep by BioSteel. Flanagan sending it up, finding Cruciano. Cruciano chipping it backhand in. Evans to chase. Drop pass by BioSteel at the half wall. It's going to send it out. That's going to be picked up by Agbe. Agbe working her way through traffic. Agbe down in the corner. Markovich dropping down to Flanagan. Flanagan's shot in. Is loose on foot and just goes wide of the net. Sent back up to Major. Major sending it back down into the mix. Puck is still down. Picked up by Major in neutral. Drop back to Flanagan. Flanagan going off the wall. Major chipping it into the zone. Held up at the BioSteel door. And now it's tipped aside by Agbe, where it's going to be cleared up by Bowman. There's no way that is icing. And it's not icing. Down behind the BioSteel net. Pressure by Bell Tire. Kazarowski now has her stick slashed out of her hand. And they are going to get that one, as there is an entire group of people on the glass helping the refs make that slashing call. So Bell Tire is going to go on to a power play here. 7:41 on the clock. Dobbs, Markovich, Agbe, Mackenzie Flanagan, Martin out for Bell Tire on the power play. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Dobbs on the draw. That puck is down, tied up at the dot. Works its way free. Agbe is going to chip it back to Flanagan. Flanagan's going to go to the boards, finding Markovich. Markovich back to Flanagan. Flanagan shot in.
Rebound.
It's going to be sticked aside by the BioSteel goalie. Sent down the length of the ice. Cleared up by Streeter. Flanagan turning up ice. Flanagan moving up through neutral. Picked up by Martin. Martin gaining the zone. Martin going down deep. Martin going around. Finding Markovich at the half wall. Markovich sending it in on, looking for Agbe. Cleared ahead by BioSteel and out of the zone. It's going to be collected in by Flanagan now behind her own net. Flanagan moving it up to Markovich. Markovich going to Hewer. Kazarowski, Hewer, Markovich, Bellucci. Caitlin Flanagan on ice for Bell Tire. Down in the corner. Puck is coming up free and out into neutral. Bellucci with possession. Bellucci circling, gaining the zone. Bellucci in the slot. Bellucci shot. Going to get turned aside. Bellucci Palucci circling, sending it around front. Kept in by BioSteel. BioSteel sends it the length of the ice. 9 seconds remaining on the power play for Bell Tire, collected by Martin behind her own net. Martin moving up the boards, finding Kazarowski. Kazarowski chipping it ahead for Palucci. Kazarowski with possession, gaining his own, and that's going to be an offsides call on Bell Tire. 6:05 on the clock. Bell Tire line change is going to bring in Evans, Cruciano, Clemens, Bowman, Major. Evans on this draw. Sent ahead by Major. Up into the netting by BioSteel. That'll be a face-off in the BioSteel zone. That puck is down, one back by Evans. Major shot. Going to go back behind the BioSteel net. Collected by Cruciano. Cruciano looking for a centering pass. Picked out by Clemens. Clemens dropping it back to Major. Major sending it back in. Clemens with possession again. Clemens moving it around behind the BioSteel net. BioSteel trying to clear off the half wall. Picked up by Bowman. Bowman keeping it in. Comes out clear of the BioSteel zone and goes down into Bell Tire zone. Major sending it up, and it gets picked off by BioSteel. Now down just below us. Sorry about the camera angle. Finally working its way free, where Major's going to pick it up in her own zone, sending it ahead looking for Agbe.
Go, Audrey. Come on, Audrey.
Agbe getting a tip on it. Gaining the zone, centering pass is going to be covered up by BioSteel's goalie. 5:01 on the clock. Mackenzie Flanagan, Morton, Dobbs, Markovich, Agbe on ice. Dobbs on the draw. Puck is down. Agbe drops back to Flanagan. Flanagan sending it in. Picked up by Dobbs. Dobbs sending it around to Agbe.
Come on, Aurora.
Picked up now by Morton. Morton down in the corner. Dobbs now, possession. Dobbs dropping back for Markovich. Markovich up top. Markovich! Shot goes wide. Picked up. Centering pass by Flanagan goes wide. And it's going to be chipped out. Glove down by Markovich. Sent back across. Flanagan keeping it in.
Good job, Mackenzie,
up
again.
Top for Flanagan. Flanagan's shot. Blockered aside by the BioSteel goalie. BioSteel sending it up the wall. Picked up by Flanagan. Mackenzie Flanagan gaining a little bit of room here. Flanagan's shot. Going to go over the net. Land on the back side of the net. And that is going to be blown dead.
.409 here on the clock in the third period. We're going to have Helena to take this draw. Zoe out to help. Madeline in to pinch that puck-ish. Good job, Sugars. Helena in to help. Zoe in to help. As they're going to go the other way around that board. At the corner there is Sophia. Sophia working hard. Regains possession of that puck. Continuing to work. Come on, Zoe. Come on, Zoe, get that puck. Oh, Helena, good job. Madeline, good job. Get there now, Zoe. Good job. Come on, girls. 3:30 here on the clock. We have got to find this back of the net. I know they want this really badly. Ref, I think, is going to blow that whistle dead. Not the whistle, but the play dead here. All right, and we are going to have an empty net here. So we're going to have a forward line change here now. We're going to have Lexi to take this draw. 6 friends here on the ice. That puck, though, is scooped up into the net by BioSteel. And that clock was still running. Should have a couple more seconds there. Lexi to take this draw again here. Puck is down, one back. Mackenzie has that puck. She's going to get that shot just high of the net. Madeline regains possession. She goes around to Dobbs. Dobbs is working to regain possession too, as BioSteel just wants to eat it for, I guess, for the full 3 minutes. We're still digging now. Lots of digging. All right, those refs are going to blow that puck dead again. 3:01 now. We're going to keep our same personnel out there. We've got Lexi, Sam, Audrey, Emma, Mackenzie, and Madeline. 3:01 on the clock here in the third period. The score is 0-1. Puck is down, still pressuring that puck. Back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie gets that shot through, but that goalie loves it. 2:54 here now. Same personnel. So we need some screeners and some rebounders here. Come on, Mackenzie. Come on, Lexi. Come on, Sam. Puck is down. Back to Mackenzie again. Come on, Mackenzie. Through, rebound. All right, those girls are digging, but obviously it feels like these refs are, if you touch the goalie, they are going to get us in the box, and we don't want to be in the box. So we'll try this again, 2:48 here in the third period. Same personnel for Belle Tire. Come on, girls. Come on. Great block by the BioSteel girls. We do have to maintain possession here. Madeline then is going to go up to Audrey. Audrey, oh shit, is sorry for my language. She got clobbered to the floor. I said a lot of swear words. That was like two-hand cross-check, like to the face.
Inside thoughts by Laura Martin. Audrey, that was a big hit.
All right, so Belle Tire is going to go for a timeout. What does this mean?
Yeah.
That was bad. What is this? He did this and then timeout. What's this?
Roughing. They call roughing.
I don't really know.
Or a cross check. Cross check? Interference?
I mean, I feel like that was worse than interference. Yeah, that was high. You do the talking, but can you do the pausing?
All right, Belle Tire's going to go back on a power play here. Got Agbe. Net is empty. I was going to say we got too many out, but we've got 6. Martin with possession. Over to Flanagan. Markovich walking in. Markovich up to Flanagan. Flanagan looking. Flanagan's shot is going to go up into the netting. Freeze play. So we've got Agbe out there with Dobbs, Flanagan's, Martin, Caitlin, and Markovich. It's a lot of names. 2:02 on the clock, 1:14 on the power play. 6-on-4 for Belle Tire. Dobbs up to
Come on,
Markovic.
girlies.
Markovic
Come
up
on,
to Flanagan.
girlies.
Down to Markovic.
Come
To
on.
Flanagan.
Just
Flanagan shot. It's going to find the back of the
I
net.
love you,
Mackenzie Flanagan.
Enjoy, literally. Yay, Mackenzie.
31 seconds into the power play is going to tie this one up.
See the recording on me.
Oh.
Yay, Mackenzie. Yay, Mackenzie. Oh, there went my chapstick.
Oh my goodness. Do the recording on me. All right, as we get going back again here, we're going to have Palucci out there with Hewer, Kazarowski, Martin, and Mackenzie Flanagan. Pass from Martin up to Palucci.
Body sugars.
BioSteel skating over the puck. Palucci with possession. Palucci gaining the zone. Down into the corner. Centering pass. Disrupted in the back. Oh my goodness. That is going to be Kazarowski.
Wasn't Sam? I told you
Is
I
it
was Sam. Sam is
Kazarowski bangs the back of the net.
Yes.
With
Sam.
132, Kazarowski on an
Sam.
errant puck off a backhand is going to put Beltire up 2-1.
Although the scoreboard says 3. Way to go, Sam.
Tide certainly shifted here quickly. All right, there's still a minute 32 of hockey left. Dobbs on the draw. Agbe jumping in. Markovic jumping in. BioSteel coming out free, and we're going to have offsides to freeze play. As we get going again, Dobbs on the draw. Agbe out with Markovic. Caitlin Flanagan. Martin picked up by Flanagan. Flanagan sending it up. Agbe at her feet, and BioSteel now. Sending it rink wide. BioSteel gaining the zone. Martin keeping that puck at the blue line. Picked up by Dobbs. Sent ahead. Out to neutral. 1:07 on the clock.
Go, Audrey. Go.
Wide pass. Pressured by Agbe. Flanagan now sending it back up top. And that puck coming out. Staying in neutral.
Good work, Helena.
Stepping
Good work,
up.
Sugars.
Martin keeping
Good
it out.
work,
Keeping it in
Sugars.
neutral.
Good work,
Picked
Sugars.
up again. 3 times Martin keeping that puck in neutral. Sent the length of the ice. And that's frozen behind the BioSteel net. Sent up. Out of the air. BioSteel knocks it down. Palucci
work,
applies
Zoe.
pressure. Keeping it in their zone. Out into neutral. Picked up now by Kazarowski. Over to Flanagan. Flanagan sending it up ice. Chipped in by Hewer. 24 seconds on the clock.
Pressure, girls.
BioSteel
Pressure,
circling in
Zoe.
their zone. Pressured by Palucci. Picked up by Martin. Now picked up by Hewer. And BioSteel's going to knock that into the Beltire zone. 10 seconds on the clock. And Flanagan's going to skate it into the wall. They're going to try and hold to freeze this puck for 3 seconds. 2, 1. That's going to be the end of the game. Beltire's coming out with a 2-1 win on Kazarowski's backhanded pickup goal. And Laura's very excited on the win.
You called it. Robert said we were going to win.
All right, game over. Have a great Sunday.